My friend chose an influencer over me, lied, and almost got us arrested. My best friend, let's call her Blair, and I were finally on our dream trip to Mexico, a holiday I'd saved every dollar for. Blair, on the other hand, courtesy of her newly governor dad's Get Her Out of My Hair fund, treated it like just another getaway. While I envisioned exploring ancient ruins and riding horses, she immediately declared her hot girl era demanded clubs, not culture. Been there, done that 8 times this year, she shrugged when I mentioned the Mayan sites. So our girls' trip morphed into my solo exploration of worry, wondering where she was as she partied without a second thought for me. When I dared voice my concern, I was dramatic, and apparently wouldn't have wanted to tag along anyway. Then came him, Jackson, a travel influencer with a decent following. Suddenly, Blair was networking, glued to his side. My pleas to just hang out with me, my offer to even join her clubbing, were met with, "This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and a real friend would understand." Clearly, I wasn't a priority. I was essentially abandoned in a country where my Spanish was limited to ordering tacos. I was almost relieved when it was time to go home. Loading my car, I noticed extra suitcases. "Souvenirs," Blair said curtly when I asked. But as we approached the US border, her fidgeting grew. "Just drive," she snapped when I asked if she was okay. In line, her full-blown sweat had me on edge. "What's in the bags, Blair?" I whispered. "Shush." Passports handed over. "Heading home," I told the guard. We were almost through when a security dog went ballistic, lunging at my car. Blair was muttering curses, shaking. Suddenly, we were surrounded, guns pointed. Her "Do you know who my dad is?" fell on deaf ears. Face down on the asphalt, the trunk was forced open. The sound of zippers filled the air, followed by an officer holding up a bag of white powder. My blood ran cold. Then Blair's Oscar-worthy performance began. "Oh my God, what is that? Amy, did you put that there?" Tears streamed down her face as they cuffed us, her innocent act continuing with cries of ignorance, pinning it all on me. In detention, the detective listened to my frantic denials. Then he dropped the bomb. Blair had already confessed. Jackson, her networking opportunity, had used her to transport drugs. He was a known player, preying on naive tourists. Blair's lawyer had already made a deal, our freedom for her cooperation in catching Jackson. Therapy became my new normal. Last I heard, Blair was in a Polish prison, apparently trying to steal something from a Holocaust museum.